Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for John Wall.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Olynyk is out there with Wood. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wall, and it's Porter at the small forward. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Birch in at the power forward position. Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
You know, there will never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
Now, here's Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. Over Porter. Anunoby, no good. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Van Vliet against Wall. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Lowry nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Porter. The feed to Gordon. Pass to Wall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. The logic is sound. The execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Kyle Lowry. First in free throw shooting, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. First free throw is good. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Gordon. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball against Van Vliet. 14 feet away. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Lowry drives in. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
The Rockets trail. Wall looking it over. The pass to Bradley. Back to Wall. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Wood. Outside Bradley. There's the three. That one misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Rockets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know how this goes, Clark. Some guys check the standings every morning. Others won't look at it at all. They'll try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, you know, we were struggling as a team during my time in the NBA with the Pacers, so I wasn't doing too much standing watching. But for those guys that are thinking about it, it varies. Individuals look at it differently. I would be a guy who wouldn't want to see it all the time. That's like getting on the scale every day. That wouldn't serve me too well.
First one falls for him.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
No good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Van Vliet. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Bucket is good. Lowry's got 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders at small forward. And you look at Anunoby, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
They are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
The shot by Birch, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Wall wide open. Wood kicks to Wall. It's Porter outside. Birch grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby, and the layup is good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Bradley. That's tipped. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Rockets trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Olynyk the pass to Porter. Now Wall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Birch. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Wood. Rebound by the Raptors.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Lowry. 26 points for him last game against Miami.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And here are the Rockets now, after the Raptors pick up 2. Now a timeout called by Houston. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. It's deflected. Here's Bembry. There's the lob to the hoop, and Toronto turns it over again.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Rockets trail by 17. Now Augustine, a look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Trent. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Covered by Hood. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Baines. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Hood. He's averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Now here is Augustine. Houston moving the ball around. Olynyk got a hand on it. Here's Trent. Out to the wing. Stolen by Exum. And now the fast break. Exum with the ball. Three-pointer Augustine. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bembry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it to House. Pulls it up. Another miss by Houston. Raptors leading by 19 points. Outside Hood. To the inside. Here's Boucher. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Augustine. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got 8 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now.
And you mentioned their points off turnovers. That stat gives you some idea of how they play the game at both ends. It's all about attack basketball.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. McCaw, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he hits both.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That's his first foul. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Exum. 6 to shoot. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Exum.
You know, typically, guys, Augustine is setting others up. Nice to see him get a pass himself and drill the shot.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Augustine. McCaw, the pass to Baines. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here is Augustine. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to House. He kicks to Exum. No good with the triple. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Hood. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dante Exum. The Raptors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Rockets now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here is Augustine. Guarded closer. It's tipped. Here's McCall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The tray. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Toronto ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Rockets. We've got Rodney Hood, Aaron Baines out there with McCaw, and it's Bembry in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Hood for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy has always been in attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Olynyk. Fast break, Toronto. Right wing. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Bembry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the first one drops. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Van Vliet passes to Baines. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Wood. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And the Raptors with the ball after Eric Gordon's miss. Bembry misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside, Porter. There's the pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Gordon, and it's in there. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gordon doing a nice job there, showing you relentless offensive energy on the glass. Well done.
Wall against Van Vliet. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That's good from Anunoby. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something. We could get that, and, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's Wood, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
They get the rebound. Here's Birch. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. Bradley passes to House, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 10. Takes a three. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Birch. And a strong finish with two hands.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here is Wall. He's got 15. Passes to Wood. Now the Raptors moving it up. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Bradley. Wall against Van Vliet. Wall passes to Wood. Clock at 6. Porter in the corner. Kicks it out to Bradley. Three-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice.
Oh!
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wall's shot is off. In Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Wall. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the numbers here for a Wall? Averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo.
Take a break.
Keeps the
Take a
ball
break.
moving, and of course,
shots.
finds the open man.
Free throw drops for Lowry, and Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Rockets shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Wilson. Back to Bradley from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Bradley against Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And he dunks it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And so here is Houston. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Wood passes to Wall. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Exum's checked in. Kicks it out to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's VanVleet. He's got 12. Kicks it to Lowry. Back to VanVleet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Free throw good, VanVleet. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Houston. Good on both. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Rockets. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the right side. Here's Trent. That shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Exum. It's Olynyk atop the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Bradley. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot goes in.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Poked away. Fast break Toronto. Lowry leading the charge. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a moment here to see the numbers for VanVleet. 10th in steals, 18th in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. And he makes the first.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Hood's checked in for Kyle Lowry. DJ Augustine's checked in for Houston. And so VanVleet nails both of them. And for Houston, they're shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. VanVleet against Augustine. Outside Wilson. He kicks to Exum. 6 to shoot. Over Boucher, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Two shot.
That's good from Exum. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Toronto. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Fred VanVleet. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Wilson. And he makes both free throws. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Bembry. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Hood, the pass to Trent. But they recover it. Here's Baines, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Baines. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Augustine looking around. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Here's Trent. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
44 seconds left in the first half. Outside Gordon. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Bembry the pass to Johnson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Olynyk. Now Augustine. He's got 5. Olynyk finds Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hood comes in with the double team. Olynyk has the open look. Off target from outside. And so it's Toronto with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Fred VanVleet has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Well, they're making a living at the line, and that's a direct result of being aggressive. They're not just settling for shots that the defense offers them. They're attacking the defense and drawing fouls. That's big-time basketball, and obviously it's led to a big-time lead.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got trounced on the glass and on the scoreboard. They got to show a little more fight now. Looks like they're not competing, and it's showing on the boards most of all.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And so in the game for the Rockets, all out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Porter in at the 3. The kick out to Wall. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. 17 points for John Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Gordon. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Anunoby against Porter. Shoots over Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And Olynyk kicks to Porter. Right side, Wall. They shoot again. Wall missing again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wall passes to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Olynyk can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to control. His shot making is not happening right now.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Lowry drawing the double team. Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. Two minutes into the second half of play now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Wall nails both of them. And here's Lowry. He's got 12. Passes it to Anunoby. Now here's Boucher. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Gordon.
Here's Wall. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Van Vliet against Wall. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And for Houston, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Here's Lowry after Eric Gordon's bucket. Clock at 4. Pass to Boucher. Shoots over Olynyk. Up again. It's good on the putback. Anunoby's got 16.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Wall. 19 points in the game. Left side, Gordon.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Wood against Anunoby. Outside Lowry. Shoots the 3. Wall with some nice D.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Wood. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 12. Van Vliet wide open. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wall with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. A nice shot by Wall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. Here's Anunoby. Trains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points now in just the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Wall with it. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, that's considerable concentration from the veteran Gordon there. His strength is what allowed him to make that happen.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kem Birch.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
For Toronto, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Here's McCaw. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. McCaw has got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Wood. Here's Bradley. Houston moving it around. And Wall kicks to Gordon. No good with the triple. In Toronto, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Anunoby, good.
And how about Anunoby using all that momentum to finish past the defense? Refused to be denied.
Now here's Wall. 21 points in the game. And the pass to House. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Bradley on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Houston. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Wall. High post shot. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McCaw. From outside, off the mark. Rocket shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. Baines against Wood. Feeds it to Lowry. It's stolen by Bradley. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Wall with the slam.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
The Rockets had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Trent's checked in, and Hood subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's McCaw. Passes it to Bembry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Augustine. Here's Trent. He dishes it to Baines. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Baines has got 8.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Wall's shot is good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Bembry the pass to McCaw. Pass to Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Augustine, he has 5. Wilson up top. And they pick up 2.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Trent. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Wilson. He doesn't hit that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Wall against Hood. There's the pass to Baines. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. From deep, Wall. The rebound by Johnson. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Bembry. Down low. The 10-footer. The shot by Johnson, no good. Rockets shooting 40% from the field. Covered by Baines. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Bembry, the pass to Baines. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To the paint. The steal. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Wall's shot is off.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Bembry. Over Wilson. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Now here's Wall. 28 points for him. From 8. The rebound by Johnson. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wall against Johnson. Outside, Wall. Throws it up high.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick and roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Harris at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Rockets shooting for the game at 42%. Now here's Exum, covered by Flynn. Kicks it out to Wilson. Pass to Jeffries. Fires the 3. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Johnson penetrating. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Flynn. At the top of the key, Hood. To the middle, here's Johnson. Hood trying to break free. Johnson can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Jeffries, powered down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
That's a 2 from Hood. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Exum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Put on the wing. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Put on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Flynn. Lays it up off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Flynn. That's tipped. To the inside, Johnson. Back to Flynn. Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Wilson left side. Wide open look. The Rockets with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Hood kicks to Harris. An even 3-on-3 break. Exum's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Nwaba passes to Jeffries. Here's Exum. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher comes in for Cam Birch, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Rodney Hood.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Exum deciding where to go with it. They need this one. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got his first points in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Exum with it. To the middle. Johnson. They grab their own miss.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Goes up again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Exum. Aston Nwaba. Now Wilson, covered by Flynn. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Pass to Jeffries. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Toronto.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. The free throw drops for Jeffries. Now Harris. Now the pass to Boucher. Shoots over Olynyk, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Gordon penetrating, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
Passes to Boucher. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's Gordon missing. The Raptors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. It's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Oh, that's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. Pass to Jeffries from past the arc. McCaw grabs the miss. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Johnson kicks to Flynn. Here's McCaw. Goes back up. No good there. And it's Houston the other way. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Flynn. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Rockets now. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Flynn. Harris looking it over and stolen by Gordon. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Jeffries can't get it to go. Raptor shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's McCaw. And it's blocked. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Gordon inside. Covered by Flynn.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Flynn against Gordon. Jefferson inside. Pass to Wilson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rocket shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Gordon, the pass to Jeffries. Here's Nwaba. Outside Gordon. Here's Nwaba. And stolen by Flynn. Left side Harris. It's rebounded by Houston. Wilson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Harris. The pass to Boucher. It's rebounded by Houston. House has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poke loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Got a piece of it. So it's the Rockets now. Inside, here's Jeffries. Out to the right wing. Johnson against Wilson. 5 on the clock. Now back to Nwaba. The three-pointer is right on target.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Gordon. They get it back. House kicks to Jeffries. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Houston.
And it's blocked, and they get it back. A second chance effort. Harris kicks to Boucher. Stolen by Wilson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Raptors with some changes. Kem Birch comes in for Chris Boucher. Rodney Hood subbed in for Patrick McCall. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Harris outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Back to Flynn. Fires for 3. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Nwaba. Shot's good by Wilson.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside Flynn. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, you get this win as you go out on the road. What changes when you go out on the road?
We just got to take on the road and do everything we're supposed to do. We do at home and take on the road. We got a tough team coming up. Well coached, play hard team, and we got to go out there and try to get that win.
We'll see if you can keep this thing going. Thanks very much, Kyle. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.